Okay, Justin, so a 3-3 draw against Ashton and Backwell. Does it feel more like a defeat to you today?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just sort of said to them in there that you've got to sort of forget. It feels like a loss because they scored right at the end. So obviously it hurts a little bit because we defended so well in the second half to stop them getting that goal, and then it was a bit of a soft goal in my opinion. So it was very frustrating, but. And it's good to see that all the lads really down in there. Actually, it's good to see that they care enough about that. But we've said that in previous weeks we probably would have lost that game somehow, with the way it's been going. So if you don't win games, you try not to lose them, and it's probably a good point. I don't think many teams will come here and win, so it's a hard place to come. And I think overall, I'd say we were the better side today. I think we had more chances than them. I don't think our keeper had much to do, and we gave away a couple of sloppy goals. So overall, the performance was really good, which is what we're looking for. But yeah, a bit of a kick in the teeth considering that the goal was so late. So it's a bit frustrating, but we'll move on with it.
Explain some of the conversations in the dressing room, because we went 2-0 up in the first half. Within the first 15 minutes, we were in control, and yet somehow we managed to go in at the break at 2-2.
Yeah, well, we said a few things in there about we have to sort of shape out of things like that. I mean, it was very frustrating it was a tight game and we created two very good goals that we got out of nothing. They're a good side, they're good defensively, so to get the two goals that we made through our build-up play was really pleasing, and then to just chuck in two goals like that, for me, the penalty was sloppy. The strikers running between the right back and the centre back to just have a free header and stuff like that. So we were just talking about people being more aware, spatial awareness, and people being aware of where people are rather than just, we seem to think we've done our own job, and sometimes we need to follow the man that's in a more dangerous place, even though it's not our man, if that makes sense. We have to be a bit more aware of what's going on around us. So we really need to start doing that because we're shipping in way too many goals. So, if you can see 3 goals, it's very hard to win a game, especially in places like this. So while our attack's good, we do need to sort of shake it up. We said about that. But we said our belief because we're a very good side, and we changed from a 4-4-2 to a 4-3-3 second half, and it worked. And I thought we were all over them. I think our keeper didn't have anything to do second half. I think their keeper didn't have loads to do. We could have worked in more, but I think we had a lot of chances that just went wide or over and stuff. So it worked what we wanted to do, and then we got the goal, and then we defended really well, made the changes defensively, and it seemed to be working. And then the free kick's sort of gone in, and it's frustrating. But we sort of said to the players they need to sort of get their heads up because after the 7-0 defeat we wanted to go on a run, and we beat Welton last week, and we've had a good point here, so we'll take the positives rather than negatives because there was a lot of positives, but at the moment it feels low because we conceded the goal. But I said to them in there, against Cheddar we were probably the second best team on the day and we won, so these things happen, and we'll just, it's not a loss, so we'll sort of take it on the chin and go on, keep going on this run, which is undefeated, which is more than we've had all year, I think, 2 in a row, so we'll take that.
You just touched on the fact that we've played 2 pretty good teams in 2 weeks. The 2 teams that were up there in the top 6 last season are picking up 4 points out of those 2 games. Do you think that we're slowly starting to pick up some form?
Yeah, I mean, I always say to the players, it's not, of course it's about results, but I can handle losing when we're playing in the right way, and our attitude's good, and the way we play and the shape and everything we do. If we drop points and that happens, I can handle that, and that happened today for me. I think we showed what we were about last year. Of course, conceding 3 goals isn't great, but in terms of overall play, to come here and be the better team was really pleasing. And last week we were definitely the better team as well. It was a weird second half, but I think we did enough with the 2-0 lead to defend that. So yeah, we just want to be going into places better than hoping to have more of the ball, more of the game, and more of the play, and play in their half more. And it gives you a much better chance of picking up results when you do that. So I'm not going to go and say we're on a great run or something, because we've got Almondsbury and Lebec and Cowan and people like that coming up, so it can easily change around. But I'm a lot more pleased with where we are. We seem to have a bit of stability. I think today there was only one change to the starting 11 from last week, which I've been saying all season really helps. So yeah, I think we're on to something, and hopefully it can continue.
And next week we're at home to Almondsbury, an opponent that we're not too familiar with. What are the thoughts going into that game?
Yeah, we've looked at their results, and they're obviously, it's the same as every other team really. That some of them are, some results you think they look beatable, and other times you think, well, they picked up very good results there. So I'm sure it'll be the same as other Western teams, just very strong, and make sure we sort of worry about our game plan more, and try and put that onto them. And we're at home, so hopefully we can put it on them and get another win.
And finally on this game, who did you think stood out today?
I think everyone was good. I really do. I think everyone put a real shift in. The shape worked. Like I said, we played a flat 4-4-2, which we haven't done. I don't think I've done before. It's always been a diamond if we've done that. So, and then we adapted it to a 4-3-3 second half. So everyone did really well with that. But I think Reece up top was very, very good. I think everything he did, make it stick. He linked everything together, and all the chances that either he had or the other two Joshes all came through him. I think he was just exceptional. Everything he did was simple, and kept, his play kept us in their half a lot more. And I think Ash and Rogers, especially in the first half when we asked them to play as a 2 against a very good 3, their best player plays in that 3 for them. So they worked really hard in there, and and once you get people like that working hard, everyone else works hard around them. So overall, very good day for everyone, I think.